Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Sagittarius, this week I'm going to see who's coming towards you. I'm going to ask 4 key questions about this person. I'm going to ask, what is the personality of the person that's coming towards you? What are their intentions towards you? Their history with other people, and why they are coming towards you. So the why they are coming towards you, the universe could have a reason for this to be happening, or this person could have a reason for this. That we will see as we start to unwrap the reading. I'm gonna do yours with the Energy Oracle deck, and I'm still working with this tarot, the Dreamscape Tarot. I hope it's the right deck. Something weird going on with your reading where this is the 3rd Oracle deck that I've attempted to use, and every time, well, one of them was a really full-on, no, the cards were like literally flying. It was crazy. I thought, this isn't right. This is not right. Something's not right. And then every deck I went to pick up, I would sit down with it and I would feel, no, it's not. So I feel like when that's happening, it's because there's a specific message that's meant to be conveyed to you, right? And there's certain ways that that's going to happen depending on the deck that I'm using. So I went to grab my Energy Oracle deck. Card's gonna calm down, and it felt right picking it up. So let's see what happens here. Okay, who's coming towards Sagittarius? Personality of the person, their intentions towards Sagittarius, their history with other people, and why they are coming towards Sagittarius. Okay, 2nd chakra, this person. It's the personality. Vulnerable, creative, gentle, sweet. Okay, like, I don't know, this 2nd chakra just feels like somebody who's kind of sweet. Sweet. This person is sweet. Maybe vulnerable. Maybe they're coming towards you in a vulnerable way, but it's not really what I'm asking in this placement. So, okay, their intentions towards you. Oh, they want to talk to you. 5th chakra. Got something to say. I got something to say to you. That's interesting. They might have something to say to you that, you know, they feel a little bit vulnerable about, or, interesting. Their history with other people. Oh, 4th chakra. Oh, this person has a big heart. You have all the chakras so far. Look at that. Oh, that's interesting. This person might be, their chakras are balancing, or that's fascinating, isn't it? You have all the chakra cards so far for this, who's coming towards you. Why they are coming towards you. Envy. Okay. What's going on? Maybe there's, maybe, because I don't feel like there's anything. I mean, this person is kind of sweet and innocent. Maybe. We'll see. The tarot has to really be the judge in this one. But this person could, maybe they're feeling kind of vulnerable, and they might be envious of some sort of position that you've got, or some sort of opportunity that you have. It's such an interesting card, right? Envy. What is this person going to talk to you about? I mean, that's why they're coming towards you. To voice something, to say something, to have a conversation, to be heard and understood. The Angel of Love, Storm Warning, and Blossoming Abundance. Well, that's interesting. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting to me that the whole underline starts with an angel card. So I feel like when these angel cards come out, there's sort of the energy of angelic energy being around, like guiding. This angel guides in love. This angel helps with love. This angel is of love. So, but a storm, weathering a storm, going through a difficult period of time, and then sort of, like spring, things starting to feel like on the up and up, feeling better. I just feel like energy gaining momentum. All right, let's look at the tarot. Sagittarius. I feel like I have like a Larry hair in my throat. All right, did that? I might have to edit this part. I'm getting stuck in my braces. I don't know. I'm just nasty. I think we're okay now. This is weird. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Sagittarius, let's understand this person, their personality, their intentions towards you, their history with other people, and why they're coming towards you. It doesn't have to be their intention though, right? Which is interesting. Like, why? Okay, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Coins, the Six of Cups, this person's personality. I'm going to keep going. I want to see how this develops. Okay. Their intentions towards you. Well, the fifth chakra and the Palace of Cups. That's actually so good so far. Temperance. And the Sun. Okay. This person's intentions are good. So why they're coming towards you, there could be some sort of outside thing going on. You know, the universe is guiding something here. Their history with other people is the fourth chakra with the Five of Swords. The Eight of Swords. And the Six of Wands. Now, why? Envy. The Knight of Swords. The Eight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Oh, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Do you see it? There it is. And you can see the cards here, like what we're looking at. Well, you got the Ten of Cups at the bottom, so that's interesting. Just the Ten of Cups. It's the only one in the bottom there. All right, like the top row that you're looking at there, that's the personality of the person. You know, it starts with the second chakra. And then the second row down, that's their intentions towards you. And then the third row down, their history with other people is interesting. So the fourth row is why they are coming towards you. So, I'm just thinking, I'm thinking about this. Because if you think about the Queen of Swords, right? Like, she is somebody, is depicted as he, she, whoever. Someone who has seen sort of perhaps the harder side of life, or this person's heart has been broken. You know, you know how the King or Queen of Wands could be single, fancy free kind of energy, very creative, beautiful, doing their own thing. You know how there's sort of like an archetypal description of each one. When the Queen of Swords, her archetypal description could be like the divorcee or the widower. So, or the widow, I should say. We're talking feminine, but anyways. So, and this person's heart is usually guarded. This person's heart is usually guarded because of things that they've been through, things that have happened, right? And this person is, I mean, vulnerable. Why are they vulnerable? Or is it just a state that they're kind of in as they come towards you? Do you find this person in a vulnerable state? Like, is this person coming towards you, being vulnerable with things that they want to talk to you about? Or do you just like bump into some stranger somewhere and you find them in kind of a vulnerable position, and you're talking to this person, and I'm going to tell you, it's a beautiful conversation. Whatever it is, it really is a beautiful conversation. The the Four of Coins and the Six of Cups. I kind of feel like something's going on here with this person. Like, because their history with other people is the fourth chakra. Like, this person will open up. This person will open up, but then have to, it's like a clam, and then have to close it with the Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. And this is actually victorious. The Six of Wands. Like, that was the right thing to do. So you can kind of see how the history with other people, right? Opening up your heart chakra, you got to close this. You know, you're not going to win or lose here with the Five of Swords. And then with the Eight of Swords, it's even possibly, you know, well, there's that sense of vulnerability to me, because this person is naked and there's these swords coming at them. It's almost like a bad dream, right? Like finding yourself naked in front of people and swords coming at you. Like, that would be really uncomfortable. So it is sort of being naked and exposed in a painful way, perhaps. And then the Six of Wands, though, ends up being kind of like their path to a better success for them. Now, so I can understand how the Queen of Swords is there and the second chakra. But because the second chakra is there, like, I feel like this person, there's still, like, I keep wanting to say it, like something kind of sweet and innocent about this person. You know, it could even be like a child, you know, with the Six of Cups. I mean, honestly, like, it could be. It could even be like the child. The child. The child. It could even be the child. Wow, what is that? The child? It's like some prophet-speaking child. I don't know. It seemed really profound. There's definitely a childlike innocence about this person. Because the second chakra, too, is, you know, the house of the soul. And this is where I want to sort of describe that the inner child kind of resides as well. And to have the Six of Cups there, it kind of amplifies that idea. So the Four of Coins, though, sitting between those two energies, I want to say that this person is a little bit guarded, even though they can be quite, I would say, open and vulnerable with their feelings and ideas. They are guarded with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Coins. And this, but I'm going to say it's probably because of people from their past with the Six of Cups. So this person has, like, what they would say to you is beautiful. I don't know what this conversation would be, but I mean, it just feels like a conversation with the fifth chakra, like being heard or being understood. And there's a depth here. There's a depth and a beauty that would be expressed in whatever conversation this would be. With the Palace of Cups, like, this is a safe place. I don't know if this person would tell you that they are a safe place. Like, if they're being vulnerable in that, like, I would not hurt you, because this is an emotionally safe place. It's so deep that nothing unhealthy or toxic can really get to it. Sort of a divine emotional depth to be attained. And then what I really like is Temperance, which is you. So it's almost like this person, I want to describe it as somehow creating something with you that fulfills dreams or wishes because of the rainbow, right? And you probably didn't see it, but you did have the Ten of Cups as the underline, because I think I was looking at that when I put the image up on the screen of the card. So there's this Temperance, and it's balancing water and fire, right? And, well, you know all about that. And what do you have on either side of this card? Water and fire. This is a very balanced conversation that you would have with this person. This also, I want to say the Palace of Cups, I mean, it's part of the minor arcana in this deck, but it surpasses the King, is what that is there. So it's almost like on the verge of being a major arcana. And I think, too, because I don't know how transformable it is, like how easy it is to transform that. Like, major arcana is not really so easy to transform. So it also kind of has this feeling, you know, with all of that in that row, that this is even like a very destined conversation, perhaps, or a very destined meeting in some way. Sagittarius, this is a really beautiful reading. I'm still trying to understand the bottom. I will tell you the one thing that I do understand it so far at this point, but I have to keep unwrapping everything, is that this is not this person is coming towards you with envy. I'm not getting that. If anything, there might be envy around this person. I'm not sure. Or could even be envy around you if you connect with this person. This is pretty sweet person that would have a pretty sweet conversation with you. Now, yeah, right? And their history with other people is not the best. It's not the best. But they came out the better from it. I would say that, right? With the Six of Wands. But it does have them guarded. There might be something about them wanting to understand the depth of your emotions. Like, trying to understand maybe who you are with the sun. Who you are. How you fit into, I don't know. Is it like, right? How do you fit into my life? How do you fit into the greater scheme of things with the sun? But it is a sense of understanding you. This person wants to understand you and the depth of you. I want to say with Temperance, though, this person is not in any rush to do that either. So this doesn't feel pushy or, you know, I was thinking about this the other day. I thought, there's a lady in the neighborhood anyway. She's quite friendly, a little overly friendly, anything. And one of the things I've noticed about her is that, like, if she sees me walking the dog, it's never like an option for her to come along on the walk. It's just, oh, I'm going to come with you. And I thought about that, right? And I thought, I would never say that to someone, especially someone that I've just, met in the last little bit. I would give someone the option to say that. So I'm just saying, like, there's personalities, there's people that can kind of like try to force themselves on you. And I've sort of learned to skirt around some of this with her, without needing to be rude yet. I don't think I'll need to be. But it's not like that with Temperance. This is a really nice, respectful kind of energy. And this is a really deep, if you really are going to have a conversation with this person, it's going to be really deep. But the thing is, I want to say the conversation, their intentions is to have a type of conversation with you. It is to know you, to understand you. But there's no rush in this either. It's really calm. This is actually one of the really beautiful readings I've pulled out. And I'm kind of understanding why the other cards were not right. I needed something with these chakras, because it's so apparent. All these chakras have come out. Also tells me this is like a very spiritual meeting, perhaps, as well. So let's get down to this part, because I've already kind of talked about the history with other people. Like, something's gone on here where this person has been very open-hearted, but then had to cut that out. It's even limited their options, made them feel kind of naked and exposed. Maybe this person is just getting used to being naked and exposed, with the second chakra being down. Well, they're still guarded, though, with Queen of Swords. So this person will cut things out, I guess, too, right? And close off their energy, to me, based on people from the past. So this bottom part, why they are coming towards you. Envy, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. I'm wondering if there's some type of free movement that you have, though. Like, and maybe that's what this is. It's not envy like, I wish I got that job position, or I wish I had that boyfriend, or it's not like that at all. And we can see, like, this person's energy is really nice, but there's something about, if this was envy, I'm envious of the free movement that person has in their life. Like, how did they do that? There is definitely something here about free movement and free will, with the Queen of Wands. Maybe even just being able to be, like, who one wants to be without hesitation. because, right, there's two very swift cards here. The Knight of Swords is the swiftest knight in the deck. And then the Eight of Wands, which is movement, communication. Maybe this person is envious of how you even perhaps express yourself. Yeah. This is a very curious energy. I really like it. I will say that, Sagittarius. I really like this energy. I think it goes without saying. I don't know. I just feel sad when these like really beautiful energies come out and as people come in with their toxic ideas about exes and shit. It's not that person. Like, find another reading that really suits that. This is a very nice energy of somebody who is, yes, been through some shit with people in the past. They've overcome it. I would say this person, if anything, is prepared to be kind of vulnerable with you in a conversation and to give time here to understand you. I don't know. The second chakra is who this person is. I want to say very creative. They're very creative too. So maybe there's just like they see something in you that they would like to, it's like, how can I grow this in me? Like maybe expressing it more. Because again, like all the cards that you have down here, like this swift expressive energy. The Magician. Oh, this person could be really starting to learn how important creating things in their life are for them. Like their inner child, like listening. Okay, so maybe this person is really coming into connection with their own inner child here and understanding the significance it plays in manifesting things for themselves. Like if this very vulnerable but pure part of themselves is somehow held back, it's affecting their manifestations. But I do feel like this person is also learning to be vulnerable. And I could see why, because I mean, there's something here that was difficult that would have maybe even closed off their heart in some way. The Queen of Swords. Well, then right, then you get the Queen of Swords. So it is, the heart is guarded. The person's heart is guarded, but there is a sense of up coming. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So I kind of feel like that this person did change some type of relationship status for themselves. They have changed that. This person, yeah, and even healing that. This person could have even had some sort of conflict with a mother, a parent, a caregiver, and healed that and kind of found themselves, you know, in a really good place in life. They've created their own abundance, sovereignty, safety. I'm hearing safety net, which is interesting because then the Four of Coins is there, which could be like, you know, saving your money. The Four of Coins. It's interesting. I think this person's like saving for a house because you got the Ten of Coins. The personality of this person. It's interesting, right? We got the Nine of Pentacles. And then this 10 of Pentacles here, which would really logically be the next step. So saving for a home, saving for a business idea, just protecting things for their own sort of legacy, family. The Six of Cups. Yeah, the Six of Cups is representing like things from their past here that have perhaps made them the way that they are. I kind of feel like, though, that their own inner child is winning out in whatever things that maybe have gone on here for them, because they're showing up as that second chakra. But yeah, so the Six of Cups, the World, and the Nine of Wands. This person, it may have even been a very long a long process for them to close some things off. I don't know, this person could be tired with the Nine of Wands too. So their intentions, though, is to talk to you, the fifth chakra. The Fool, the Knight of Pentacles, wow, and the Two of Cups. Okay, I'm telling you, this is a nice energy, because this is taking a, and I want to say it's not necessarily just taking a chance on you with the Fool. I feel like this is just taking a chance on life, which is a really nice kind of energy to see after, you know, something difficult that has gone on here in their life. But again, it is proceeding kind of like there's no rush here with the Knight of Pentacles. It is just having, you know, a steady one foot in front of the other plan here. And the Two of Cups, I think this person wants to be open and honest with you, create something that is balanced between the two of you, kind of like respectful energy. You know, that's the thing that I was talking about too, is, you know, giving someone the option to, yeah, I would like to go, can I go for a walk with you? Do you mind if I join you for a walk? Actually, I'm really busy right now. We're just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give someone the option to say that. You're just like, I'm coming. No, you're not. So, the Palace of Cups. I know some of you might be saying, well, maybe she doesn't know any better. No, I think she's in her 60s. If she doesn't know by now, she ain't gonna know. Palace of Cups. The Five of Swords. Temperance. Oh, like a safe emotional home. The Ace of Pentacles with Temperance and the Sun. The Sun. I think there's a depth, an emotional depth to this person that was kind of cut out in something from their past here. So their intentions towards you, you know, it has something to do with reestablishing emotional connection. The Page of Swords and the Death card. Wow, maybe this person's been watching you for a while or something. Because they don't want to watch anymore. That's interesting. Some sort of new beginning. They've been waiting a long time for a new beginning. It's just a weird energy there. Almost like somebody who's been maybe observing you, watching you. But they're seeing something very clear here that they want to talk to you about. So their fourth chakra, their history with other people. The Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Well, it kind of feels like here this person could have had problems with people at work, or it doesn't have to just be that though, because it could also be like even just like personal things here that it doesn't really matter how much work you put in there. It's not seen, it's not appreciated. So the Five of Swords. Oh man. The Devil and the Seven of Wands. See, it wasn't good. Someone had to protect themselves from that. Perhaps cut themselves away from it and continue to like even protect themselves with it. Seven of Wands, right? But because this is something went on with this person from a person or people from their past to like really finally end it. But it takes a long time with that Nine of Wands. So even after cutting something out, like a Five of Swords is not a finalization. The World is a finalization in some form of a cycle. The Five of Swords can be like drawing a line in the sand and saying, that's it. Down, you cross that, that's it. And then if it gets crossed, the person walks away. But this Seven of Wands is protecting oneself here. But we can kind of pick that up in their energy. The Eight of Swords. the King of Wands and the Sun. Interesting. What were they not seeing? You. Maybe they've been trying to understand you. How would I describe this? Like, it feels like I can only really put it in a, I guess it could be something. Like, it could be a work environment. It could be like a neighborhood setting where somebody's curious about you. Somebody who's been through, like, some difficult shit of their own here, right? But I want to say, because of that, not recognizing you as something, like there's a real potential here for you to have a really great connection with this person, and whatever level that could be. Because it's almost like they didn't see you as the sun. Didn't see you as the sun. Because in the sun's up here, something they've been observing to understand, right? And then the death card comes in. So to me, it's almost like if everything else is going on in this reading, if this person is approaching you to have a conversation, and this conversation is like sort of taking a leap of faith here, and it could slowly lead to like the Two of Cups, that to me makes me feel like this person has either, you know, maybe they've had put enough distance between themselves and something difficult that now they are seeing some opportunities around them that they did not recognize at the time. So the Six of Wands, the Strength card, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, wow. That Eight of Swords is on the other side of that. So it's really a long perseverance. I wonder if their intentions don't work. I kind of feel like the Six of Wands is almost you. Like, yeah, this person finally realized, like, I don't know, the depth of some connection you could have with them, or... So envy, why they are coming towards you. The Seven of Pentacles. You might be really, really good at kind of rebuilding or coming up with new plans. The Knight of Swords. The Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. I mean, that seems good. The Eight of Wands. This is like, I'm waiting for it to get something. There's always something, right? It's a tarot reader. There's always something. I think it was the Scorpio reading. I don't know at what point I was through it, and I said, oh, this might be your ex. But I don't know. I'm not getting that from this reading. That's why I'm saying, like, there's an interesting nuance here. Okay, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Wands. There is something here that this person is, I want to say, why they're coming towards you feels like it could be more like their decision to do that because of something, as opposed to just a happen circumstance through the universe. There is something here that they see a lot of balance in you. They see a lot of balance in you. Even like through your heart space, through your creativity. And there is a sense of movement here that you seem to be able to have or do that brings like great things into your life. I'm not, again, like I've said, that this does not feel like the type of person that would leech off of you in any way. So the Queen of Wands. The Seven of Swords. Yeah, you know, I would just describe this as someone who, like, you met in some capacity. There does feel like history here because of where the cards are falling. And if it's not, if this isn't a history, then it would become like a process, like in this reading. This is how it would go. Because what I'm seeing here, like to recap the whole thing, is someone who had a very open heart chakra, but then found themselves in a very toxic situation that they had to guard themselves, really had to really protect and guard themselves, and like work on cutting that out. And did you meet this person at a time like that in some capacity? And then them not recognizing you, it's like recognizing you as something that could even be like a future. It just sounds so corny. A future of happiness and joy because of like the rainbows and the sun, and right? And then this person then proceeds to go through something here that makes them who they are kind of now. And who they are now is someone who's learning to be vulnerable, to create things in their life again, right? And that makes sense because when you're guarded, you're not vulnerable. So it is to be vulnerable again. And it is healing perhaps responsibilities that they've had in life. It could be healing from like a relationship because you go to the Queen of Pentacles. Like we're clarifying the Queen of Swords. And I said she could be the divorced person. She or he could be the divorced person or the widow or widower. So we're healing this Queen of Pentacles, which is like the mother, the wife. You could say the husband or the father, whatever. And healing that and finding independence with the Nine of Pentacles. And maybe this person is saving for something here. So maybe they've gone through some sort of difficulty financially. This is who they are. And a lot of who they are right now, there is like, because of the people in the past. But they have put something in the past with the World and the Nine of Wands. And that's probably kind of tired. I don't know, maybe this person's tired, like with the Nine of Wands. So, but, and then they want to have a conversation with you, literally. Like, it's like this person, so their intentions is to have a conversation with you, or you bump into this person and they're like, oh, I'll have a conversation with you. But there's a deep emotional space here that kind of got cut out of them. I would link it to the Five of Swords because it's sitting. See how this sits in the spread? Right? That's the Five of Swords, and the Devil and the Seven of Wands came out with it. And then this Palace, this really deep, safe, emotional place, has the Five of Swords. So this person, and those two cards are sitting right above each other in this spread. So this person had to cut out any emotional depth. It couldn't let people in. Could not let people in. And I kind of want to say, if this person has been trying, this person has been observing you, that observance is finished. And then as I continue with how I'm recapping this, it's almost like this person starts to recognize themselves and realize, you know, maybe there is something between like you and this person that could grow something. I kind of feels complicated, right? Like after I've unpacked the whole thing, but yeah. So what's the bottom? The Six of Cups, wow. The High Priestess, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Well, there's been some major things that have come to an end in this person's life. Even sort of maybe their own understanding of like who they were, what the universe has planned for them, and finding their own inner child again. Just laughing because there's I'm kind of done. So I am going to go do the extended. I'll talk about that in a second. I'm laughing because at the bird feeder, I'm think I would describe it as a juvenile cardinal. And the downy woodpecker is there. Downy woodpecker's almost like trying to say, oh, daddy's come in. Daddy cardinal has come in. Watching it. Oh, he made the downy woodpecker go away. So the downy woodpecker, like they're both he's gonna feed the baby. He does it all the time. Look, if the baby can feed himself, if I was his wife, I'd be like, just give the kid space. Let the kid become independent. Probably not. I'm probably the one that keeps feeding my kid, but okay, let me describe this whole thing because the scene is gone now. It's been replaced by something else. But this all the downy woodpeckers on the post now, like checking out, his daddy is still there. I can't take advantage of this baby. But the downy woodpecker wanted to eat. And then the baby cardinal is trying to figure out what the hell to do with the juvenile cardinal. Is trying to figure out what to do. And so the downy woodpecker went around this funnel of seed that's sitting here and kind of didn't peck at him, but like was trying to be like tough. Even though the downy woodpecker is smaller than the juvenile baby, but it's like he recognized it. That's just a baby. I can take advantage of it. But it wouldn't move. And then daddy came in and he has made the downy woodpecker go off to the side. It's kind of cute. But the downy woodpecker's hungry too. Anyway, so I'm going to go do the extended Sagittarius. In the extended, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to continue to use the same decks. I will use a new teeny tiny tarot for having a full deck to clarify. We're going to ask what you will find interesting, intriguing, or attractive about this person. What will you build or dismantle with this person? Oh yeah, now he's feeding the baby. And then what will you dislike or be concerned about with this person? That's what I'm going to say. He is so funny. He is like he's got to be the epitome. Unless there's another bird. There could be. I mean, I only see a limited type of bird species here. But I swear to goodness, the male cardinal, he is always like watching over the wife. He's always looking after the kids. He's such a good parent and partner. The downy woodpecker's not too happy. But there's he'll get something. Okay, so anyways, that's what I got. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.